Hey guys, welcome back to Mom with Brie and Me, where we talk all things motherhood, marriage, and ministry. Today, I'm continuing my series Refresh, Reset, and Reflect, as showing you guys how I'm getting ready for the new year. I've been organizing the house, been getting things like sorted to give away, to donate, and today I'm actually going to be doing a lot of screen sharing because I'm showing you guys how I'm resetting for the new year. I have a business called Brands by Brie where I help moms build their brands while raising their babies. And most of the resetting is actually going to center around that, like resetting my systems. I just was on my client relations tool this morning and realized there's a lot of questionnaires I need to update based on new services that I'll be offering in the new year. And we're increasing our prices in the new year. So it should be pretty fun. This is my first time doing a video like this. So if you guys like it, definitely give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments, and then subscribe if you're new here and you are interested in lifestyle content in addition to sharing the behind the scenes of what it's like to run a business while you are raising your babies. All right, so without further ado, y'all, let's get into this video. All right, guys, so you are getting the behind the scenes look of my client relations management tool. As I shared, I have a company called Brands by Brie where we help moms build their businesses while raising their babies, and what a lot of that looks like in this current season and as we're moving into 2022 is helping them with their branding first and foremost. So their visual branding and also their copywriting, their messaging, their ideal client, like their customer avatar, all those things that really help them to connect with their ideal customer easily. And so if you look in here, I have so many questionnaires because my services have changed over time. And honestly, I usually end up making a custom questionnaire for every client that I work with based on their specific needs. But in 2022, as I am resetting, I'm looking to streamline things and make the offerings more consistent so that I'm not reinventing the wheel every time I get a new client in. Same thing with these proposals. Like you see, I have proposals for every single client that I've had. And a lot of times I'm just going to go in here and just delete these because a lot of these, either people I already worked with so I can close it out and I don't need that anymore. Or like I said, I'm trying to streamline my services. So I shouldn't be having to make a custom proposal every single time. I should be able to have just a standard, hey, this is what we offer and here's how it's going to go type of thing. So I'm going to go in here and delete all of these proposals, minus this one because this is a project that is still outstanding. I'm going to delete this. Again, outstanding still. Delete this. Let's see. So that already looks better. Now these questionnaires, not looking forward to looking through all of these, but I do need to just get clear. Contracts, I have a pro bono contract and I have this contract right here. I'm deleting everything else because, again, I'm trying to streamline my offerings next year, so I shouldn't have 50 different versions of the same contract. This is a birth of brand questionnaire. I will be keeping that because that's something that I offer. I'll probably do this quarterly. I did a workshop on Instagram Live and it was helping women like decide what they wanted to launch in the new year. And so I'll keep this questionnaire for that quarterly offering. I need to go in here and see what this is talking about. So this is my logo questionnaire. So I'll be keeping this one. Brand design and logo design questionnaire. My logo, I actually shifted my logo, so I'm going to change that at the top. And then I'll click save. All right. Let's go back to the forms. So keeping that one, this one. I think it's pretty much the same one as the last one. Yeah. Since it has a checklist attached, they'll need that though. So we're going to delete that one. I'm going to delete this one. Also, on some of these, I have like, how many pages do you want the final website to be? Again, I'm removing those questions because I want to have a standard package where everybody's getting the same thing. All right, strategy questionnaire. I'm going to start offering strategy sessions in the new year, so I'll keep this one. Just updated the logo. Go back. Yes. I plan to offer copywriting services in all of my packages next year. So rather than having a separate questionnaire, I'm just going to combine it. Questionnaire. Main purpose of the website, describe your target audience. Those are all good questions. I'm going to take out this, how many sections does the final website need to have? For this, are you able to provide all content or will content creation be needed? I'm taking that question out as well because, again, I'm offering all-inclusive packages, a logo, copywriting. I'm even going to be able to provide creative direction for photo shoots if the clients that I'm working with don't have professional photography. So I'm taking this out as well. This is fine. What categories do you want to be featured on your homepage? What categories do you want to be featured on your navigation? Do you have a lead generator? Do you have any other specifications? And then I will take out this upload your logos, photos, website copy because, again, in the new year, I'm providing all of that. And now I think as far as forms, that should be good. So this is looking much cleaner. Again, identifies with the new offerings that I'm going to have, which are strategy sessions, the Birth the Brand class I'll be offering once per quarter, the logo design, which ties in with the overall branding, and then there were a couple questionnaires on here that it just didn't allow me to delete just because I have them assigned to a specific project in progress, I mean. So once those projects are complete, I'll go back and delete these as well. All right, so next up for our resetting, I'm resetting my prices because I will not lie to you guys. Last year, or in 2021, I did not know that Brands by Brie would even be coming back. I actually started Brands by Brie back in 2014. At the time, it was called Bundle of Randomness. If you have questions about that, I actually have a whole Instagram live that I did about it. But I started it several years ago and I actually put it on pause in 2018 when I came home to be a full-time stay-at-home mom. And so last year, I had someone again, 2021, I had someone reach out to me at the beginning of the year and they asked if I was doing website design. And y'all, in every other season of my life, when people ask me, oh, I heard you have Brands by Brie, or do you do website design, or whatever the case may be, I never had peace about it. I never felt like God was giving me like the green light to say, yes, you can do this. Like, you've got your focus where it needs to be. You're taking care of your family. And so in that particular instance, I just had so much peace about telling her, like, yeah, I do Brands by Brie still. And she was my first client. I started working with her in January. And from there on, God just started sending me clients throughout the year, which was crazy because in the couple years prior to that, while Brands by Brie was closed, I was doing the most trying to generate some income. I was like, okay, like, I'm not working, but like, let me make some money over here on the side. And most of my efforts failed. And then I got frustrated because I was like, well, Lord, I'm supposed to help with provide for my family. And God was like, girl, I'll take care of your family financially. I need you to focus on taking care of them spiritually, mentally, emotionally, that kind of thing. And so anyway, saying all that to say, I was not super intentional with my pricing simply because I was like, hey, I'm just excited to make anything. But in this upcoming year, especially as I have some financial goals here, I know I want to up my prices. Also, I added a team member at the end of this year at the end of 2021. And so I want to be able to pay her more in the new year. So I need to increase my prices so I can do that. So I am moving my base package from $597 to $997. I'm moving my build the brand package that comes with strategy call, brand identity, logo, mood board, website, all that jazz, and copywriting. I'm moving that to $1997. And then I'll keep this one at its current pricing. And as I shared with you guys before, I'm going to include a logo and copywriting with every package now. So move that down here. And then I'll put creative direction for photos. Because I understand not everybody's going to be able to get professional photos done immediately. And I actually highly recommend checking out I Am Alana Marie. We went to college together. She has a class that's based on, it's centered around taking photos, like professional quality photos on your iPhone. So I'll be sure to link to her profile so that you guys can check that out, because I'm going to be recommending it to my clients as well. Because I understand, especially like, okay, Brie, I'm investing this money in this website and now I have to go and get some photos too. So I'm going to help them. And if you're watching this, I want to help you too. All right, so this is all updated. I'm going to download this and put it in my drive for Katie, who's my employee, my team member. All right, so last up for my resetting for my business, I'm actually going into my Trello board. Been around for a while. Y'all know I talk about Trello for everything, and I use it in my personal life, but I also use it for my business, primarily to keep track of my leads. And so I'm going to actually go in here and see if there are any projects that are just for sure dead end, because I don't want to just bring in, it feels like bringing in something stale, like bringing stale bread into like a picnic or something like that. So I'm going to leave that in the old year, and I'm going to just put them as people we might reach out to in 3 months. But I want to make sure that when me and Katie meet at the top of the week, that we're specifically talking about people who have expressed interest in working with us and we can hit the ground running. So I'm going to go into the projects and leads list. So Janae, she just finished, she paid her deposit. I'm gonna create a column called ready to begin. And put her over here. I'll see that I actually have these organized by like what the person is interested in, so, or what I think that they should be interested in. And I'm saying that like if it's a cold lead and these are just people that we've come across online, whatever the case may be, then I will put things in here like, oh, they need a new logo or they need a new website, those sorts of things. And so these are all people that, as far as I know, haven't shown a lot of traction. We actually keep notes about each person in here. So this person we reached out at the beginning of December, if we haven't talked to them by now, they probably aren't going to be super interested. So I'm going to actually duplicate this column. Create list. All right. And then we'll archive all the cards in this list so that this can be fresh for next year. I'm gonna move this column all the way to the end, because like I said, I ain't even try to see it. And then, like I said, these are the follow-up in 3 months, which they could all be categorized as that, but this is just nice to have it as a separate situation. So with this, I'm pretty sure we reached out and they said they weren't interested, so I'll just archive that card completely, take it off, and put this in the 2021 leads so that we can have a fresh start. Now, the exciting news is, because it is a new year, I actually had like 4 people reach out to me over the course of this past week, who are interested in moving forward. First, readiness 2021. And I want to put that as a note for my teammate, Katie, so she knows, like, okay, this is not a pitch. This is just we're going to send you a proposal reviewing everything you said you wanted, and then we're going to send you an invoice for your deposit. So I have Sophie Stubbs, who is the author. One of my clients, I did her branding, and she is ready to do her website. Center. And I'll actually put that note in here for my teammate as well. Right. And then leads for 2021. One of my clients is actually talking about starting a podcast, so I'll add her in. Someone reached out about social media strategy. And I'm actually going to have to add that as a label, social media strategy, because this will be, when Brands by Brie first started, we actually did do social media, and then I did away with it because I started getting overwhelmed. But now I know what I'm doing. Put strategy for her. These are websites. And this one is actually a rebrand because Crystal has a website already. It's just outdated with the former owner's stuff. So these are 4 things we'll be able to hit the ground running with. And like I said, I'll just put these in our 2021 leads for Katie to revisit top of the year. All right. Trying to think. I think that's it, y'all. So just as a recap, we went into my Dubsado and we deleted old contracts, old questionnaires that don't align with the new products and services that I'll be offering in the new year. We also went through and updated my pricing because the prices are going up in 2022 because Sis has some financial goals she's trying to meet, specifically paying off my student loan debt. And I believe that the income that I generate from Brands by Brie can help with that. And then we updated this Trello board around running next week because I know that these people are people who are ready to begin, and I just told them that I was not taking clients between December 15th and the end of the year because I wanted to be able to spend time with my baby. So I am super excited about this next year. I watched a sermon this morning that was talking about naming something before you know it. I know everybody is, not everybody, but I know a lot of people are feeling anxious about this new year because it's kind of like, okay, I made plans before and those didn't succeed. I tried this before and it didn't work. And I'm getting emotional because this past year is literally nothing I could have planned for, but in the best way possible. And I'm actually stopped sharing my screen because I want y'all to hear me when I'm saying this. I had no expectations for this year because, like I just shared, like many of y'all,
it just hurt too much to me to set out goals and plans only to see them not succeed. And what's so amazing about God is even with me not having a lot of expectations, He just blew my mind. I spent so much amazing time with my family, and my husband and I traveled more than we have in our entire marriage. Like, next year will be 10 years that we've been together, and we traveled together more in this past year than all 10 years combined. My boys got to spend a month with their grandparents. And, we welcomed a new baby into the house and to our family. And like I said, even with this business, Brands by Brie, like, I could not have anticipated that God would bring this business background in the way that He did. And I will say, like, when I closed the doors in 2018, it never felt like it was permanent. I always felt like, you know what, maybe this is just a season. You know, again, this is a time where God really wants me to focus on my family and get my priorities in order, because I was struggling so much with my identity that I was just completely neglecting my household. And now that He's brought the business back but made it better, it's just mind boggling to me. Like, I could have never anticipated that He would use me being a mom to position me to help other moms who maybe feel forgotten about or feel like they have these dreams that will never be realized because they are a mom, or they're focusing so much on their kids, or feeling like nobody understands them. Like, He has literally given me the language to speak to these mothers and to encourage them and to equip them and to educate them. Literally the pillars that I talk about here on the channel, like, and on my Instagram page. It just is mind boggling to me. So I do not take it for granted at all. Um, and I just hope that you guys will go into this new year, resetting yourself up for success, like, in faith, in belief, and hope that, you know what? I know I said I was going to do this thing before. It didn't work that time, but I'm going to try again, because it's so easy for us to just give up hope and lose expectation. But I just believe God is going to blow our minds in this new year. And I'm just so thankful for everything that I've learned. I'm thankful for the pain of 2020 because it produced purpose. And I am just excited about everything that's coming our way. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that I gave you some ideas for things that you could be doing if you have a business. If you are interested in starting a business but you don't know where to begin, definitely visit my website, brandsbybrie.com. There is a link for strategy sessions, so you don't have to book me for websites or anything straight out the gate. If you like, girl, I just need some clarity, we can get you some assistance with that for sure. brandsbybrie.com. And you can even go to brandsbybrie.com/hello to just schedule a free consultation if you'd rather start there. But I am thankful for you all. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being a part of this channel. This channel was something that was birthed out of this year, and I am pumped for next year, the content ideas that I have. I'm really trying to pay attention to the things that you guys are responding to, and I am so grateful for everybody who gives likes to things, who comments, because it helps me to know what things I should keep creating for you. So I will see you guys in the next video. If you have not, check out the other video, reorganizing, like how I'm getting my home ready for this new year. This video was about how I am resetting my business. And then, of course, my final video, the reflecting video, will just be kind of more of what I just shared insight into. Just a video that's focused on gratitude and just reflection. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.